Welcome to Nephilu 14. My settlement's running at 89 max right now. It's B class, 44 happiness, 780,000 productivity versus 485 maintenance cost, low alert level. And I've been working on this settlement slowly over the years just so that everything that came up I tried to take advantage of so I could fill out as many settlement features as possible. I always seem to struggle with getting this thing to B class, but now with the beacons update I'm feeling more confident that I can get this thing up to A class. Might take a little while, it's probably going to be a few videos, but I wanted to document the journey. So here we go. So let's take a look at the history of the settlement. I've had it for 4 years, 2 months. Population growth of 74 citizens, change of happiness plus 21, productivity improvements 41, new buildings 22, mortality rate 33%, Sentinel solves 148, hostile entities defeated 740, oldest citizen is colonist Neg, gifts received from visitors is 49, and decisions made is 380. That's the history I have. I've really not paid a lot of attention to my settlement over time. So now in the beacons update, there's a whole lot more to do here. You can actually upgrade the buildings, which is super cool. It does take time, but check this out. So this is the tower, the power generator, the generator tower. And it's awaiting opening, which is cool because I already set this thing to upgrade. Now you can upgrade all the buildings here, every single one of them. But I wanted to start with the ones that were going to boost my productivity the most. Construction complete, and you get this really cool little cinematic with the fireworks blazing off when you do complete a building, which I thought is cool. And also I have my Minotaur prancing around there. Anyway, so the power generator tower seems like a really cool thing, and if I wanted to keep going with the upgrades, I can make it into an aqua purifier. And I think I have the cobalt, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just get this building set up and ready to go. So it's going to take a while. Each one of these takes, I don't know, a half hour per class, it seems like. So it's going to be like an hour to upgrade this thing. Who knows? But what I do know is it's very cool to be able to go around my settlement and look at the different buildings and think about the next one that I'm going to upgrade. So for example, the Nano Factory, which is a very, very cool building. I'll show you why here. So it's got, for obviously employees, its productivity is through the roof with 53,000, and its contribution to settlement happiness is +1. So this is a fantastically good building. It enables B-class industrial production. So if I upgrade this, I'm going to be going to A-class industrial production, and that's just a really cool thing. So after messing around for about an hour, I returned to Nephilu 14 and have to make another policy decision. Our common leaders wish to improve the settlement, but they are unsure how to proceed. Some are hopeful of increasing industrial output, while others are keen on improving maintenance systems. One increases storage, automatic buildings, or stirring holograms? Automatic buildings. Definitely automatic buildings. Now, something that I find really, really helpful, because it's kind of hard to see all the way around your settlement. So I go into camera mode an awful lot just so I can look around to see, like, for example, where the buildings are that I'm upgrading, because they're not going to be marked until they're ready to upgrade. So if you wanted to check in on things, it's easy to go into camera view so you can see your entire settlement. And this thing has certainly grown a whole bunch over time. Kind of curious now, starting to think about the other settlements, the other races, because you can have up to 4 settlements. So you have a Gek, Kovacs, Viking, which is this is a Viking settlement, as well as some sort of machine or machina, who knows. Also from this perspective, it's super easy to see the entire settlement, see which buildings are at what level. So you can see the blue one, the ones with the blue markers are B class, and the ones with the sort of pink colors are going to be A class. And as I upgrade more and more of the buildings, I'll be able to see that diversity as I push them all. I am curious how many you need to get to the next class to be able to upgrade the overall settlement. So we'll see. But once we get that tower upgraded, maybe I'll just have enough time to do one more building, or at least get one started before we go. So meanwhile, back at the water tower, where hopefully it'll get there, we still have another 10 minutes to kill before this thing's going to be ready for upgrading. But I'm super excited about this because, aqua purifier just seems like such a core piece of the settlement. Alright, so let's just jump forward here 10 minutes and unveil the new tower. Renovation complete, reopening building, and the awesome fireworks. I love it, absolutely love it. I really like what they've done with beacons, and I look forward to continuing to develop this settlement as well as the others from the other races. So I'm going to go back then to that Nano Factory and get that thing going so that we can get to A-class industrial production. Absolutely where I want to be. So with the beacons update, there's just really so much more to do now in terms of having a settlement and a whole new series of tasks to do to be able to improve yet another piece of your empire, if you will, to S-Class. And I'm really glad that they've done these updates. It's a lot of fun to develop these sites and to upgrade the buildings. It reminds me of like Age of Civilizations. You know, it's a little bit like that. So I returned again for my next session, back to Nefelu 14, checking in with my settlement. Apparently I have a visitor. Let's check this out. So you get new arrivals from time to time. A tired and wary explorer, citizen Enhota, has asked to join the settlement. They promise they have much to offer the settlement, including their skills as a psionicist. And I would get one population, but it's going to cost me 21,000 a day for maintenance. Do I keep them? Do I remove them? I'm going to keep them. Let's check out what this means, because sometimes when you get new arrivals, obviously you're going to get a new citizen, as it shows right there. But sometimes they can also bring something to your settlement in terms of settlement features. So that was definitely a win. So when you get visitors from your colony to your settlement, you definitely want to accept them. But the main thing I wanted to show you was that my settlement has now increased to A-Class. It's an A-Class settlement. Woohoo! Just fantastic. So I only needed to have 3 buildings upgraded to A-Class for my whole settlement to move to A-Class. I'm wondering if that's going to be the same when I go to S-Class. We'll have to see. Alright, so returning to my biological facility, which now is just waiting for me to press the reopen building button. So here we go. Pow! My 4th A-Class building in my primary settlement. Love the fireworks. They always make me happy. It's kind of like when you complete a milestone in one of the expeditions. It's got that just cool placard kind of thing going on there, and it's just a lot of fanfare. I love it. So now the building is A-Class with 5 employees, 68,000 productivity plus 1 happiness, and an upkeep cost of 34,000 and change. And while I'm here at the settlement, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my precision engineering pad to A-Class. It's going to take a little while to get there, but that's cool. So overall, I'm super thrilled with the Beacons update for No Man's Sky. It gives a whole new dimension, a whole new layer, and a whole new thing to play, and I absolutely love that, adding more depth to the game. So the answer to the big question is at least 3 buildings need to be upgraded into the next class in order to be able to upgrade the entire settlement to the next class. Pretty cool, so you need to upgrade at least 3. So I'll be back soon with an update from my settlement and hopefully settlements in the future sessions. Please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Alright everybody, have a great night and fly safe.